block, you'll be amazed at the island's natural beauty. Discover the secrets of its historic gardens.
Moving around the decks, should there be any unexpected vessel movement. Please hold handrails whenever possible.
Well, hello and welcome to Automotive Grace, and thanks for joining me. This is part of my random travel series, and today we're in a fantastic place. I guess you can say I'm in prison. Well, not in prison, maybe on a prison island as such, which means we're on Alcatraz in San Francisco in California. And if you look behind me in the distance there, you can see Golden Gate Bridge heading across San Francisco Bay, and we have San Francisco across the bay on the other side there, Oakland Bridge in the distance, and then behind me, well, we've got Alcatraz, the buildings themselves. Decided to come over and do some exploration. I don't know when I'll get the opportunity to come to San Francisco again, so got to make the most of it. Unfortunately, I've come down with an annoying cold, so I apologize if my voice is a little bit nasally, but such is life. You can't not explore an exotic place just because you have a cold. It is the end of May, and having arrived in San Francisco, we realized that the annual Bay to Breakers fun run is on. And it's the 114th running of the Bay to Breakers. It's a 12-kilometer run. And thought, well, hey, why not? I am here. Might as well tick that off the list. And it was a fantastic run, really. Starting here in the Bay, running through San Francisco, over the hills, right to Ocean Beach, to the Breakers. Fantastic run. And when I say run, there were almost 17,000 participants. And I would say that the majority of them weren't running at all. In fact, they were more having the party of their life. Some of them were even walking briskly, and a small number were actually running, which is why I finished 3,184th out of almost 17,000, which, given my running speed, gives you an idea of just how disinterested most people were in actually running the 12-kilometer run. Good times, good to tick that off the list. Good fun. So we have a few things planned. The Bay to Breakers run was one of them. Also, I want to go and visit the zoo, Alcatraz, of course, and I've rented a bicycle to go and cycle across the Golden Gate Bridge. Might as well while we're here. And also going to do some general sightseeing, and then we're off to Sausalito for a couple of days just to chill out before heading home on Saturday. So yeah, come with me and we'll do a quick tour on Alcatraz. It's a fascinating place that you've only seen in the movies, and now you get to see in person. Pretty cool.
isn't colorful.
Fantastic visiting Alcatraz after, hearing so much about it and seeing it in the movies and documentaries and so on. So highly recommend it. And my top tips would be bring a warm coat because it can get pretty cold. Wear very comfortable walking shoes. Book in advance. I booked a week in advance, but during tourist season it gets pretty packed here. Come on a weekday if possible and get one of the early crossings where it's less crowded. When things get a bit crowded, you can't take particularly good photographs and you kind of move with the herd. Whereas if you get here early, you can still sort of move around at will. So those would be my top tips. But yeah, there's also a behind the scenes tour here, which I would have liked to have done, but there are a number of limited spots available and they fill up pretty quickly. So when I booked this just over a week ago, that was already fully booked for the time that I'm here. So that is something I would have liked to have done, and if I ever came back again, I would try book a month or more in advance for that. So yeah, be prepared. Also a little short hike around the edge of the island on the San Francisco side, but it is seasonal. So at the moment the birds are sitting on eggs and it's a conservation area, so that unfortunately is closed.